first of all, I want to thank all of you for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourselves and you learned something today and got to talk to people and steal some ideas from them and apply them to your races and make your events cooler. Was there any questions you guys had for me or Chris before we head out to a happy hour?
Just a happy hour.
5?
I just have one that's maybe more on the race director side, that's what I'm much familiar with. So you said to have, we've never used like a live display on a separate screen.
Yeah.
You said basically just connecting 2 laptops to the reader. You know, if I'm on one of them, putting in like, kind of overrides on anything that may have been missed by the reader. You know, what's the easiest way to get that? Just
overrides, so
uploading
it's never easy. So he's asking about if you have, like, you have to make updates to the announcer window. It's never easy to get that data over. The only way you can like reliably do that is to make a backup and restore it, but you have to have it come down and go back up eventually. There is a way to use the announcer to do a catch-up, so you can catch up with existing reads. So like if you have the announcer, obviously the announcer is meant to be like from here to the future, show all the reads that come in. If you already have preloaded chip data, there is a way to catch up with that preloaded chip data in the announcer window. So you can then export it, reload it, and then you can catch up with the existing reads in the export command. But what I would say is that your best option is just to put a sticker that says these are preliminary results and leaderboards. People usually get that, to be honest. Say official results are online, these are preliminary, and if there's like a massive glaring issue, do the backup. But that's what I recommend. Anything else from anybody? I guess we're all questioned out. I think everybody's brain's mush.
You guys really don't have any
Nothing
other
else.
questions?
They
Just
probably asked everyone else.
yeah.
Okay. Where is the final closing here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would say we close right now. I mean, heck, let's go for it.
Yeah.
We'll close it anyway. That way you guys can go play in the demo room. There's a new timer search. Just a couple of reminders. I don't know if you guys knew about this, but we keep saying that we're going to be pushing race owners or people that are interested in using things like RaceJoy towards certified timers. And this is kind of the first step, or one of the steps that we've taken to get to that point. So the new timer search has a Race Day Certified Timers badge showcased, and you can quickly see whether or not you are certified, or someone can look you up and see if you are. The bigger thing is make sure to update your listing. You can add things about your timing company.
Logo.
So,
Logo as well.
Yep.
You put your company logo up.
so the next Race Day scoring update, there's a webinar on July 30th, and
I didn't know about that. Cool. I'm doing it.
Matt's leading it. And I don't remember which session it was. There's been a few of them both today and yesterday. We talked about this briefly, and that is the Race Director program, which is now available. So basically what this is I think this was like the strategic business thing that we talked about this morning, but just to remind you guys that this is a way to disseminate more information and make yourself more available or marketable to additional events in your area. So it's only available for Race Day Certified Timers, and we do cover $15 per RD that comes. Again, I mean, if you want to look at this as a revenue stream, congratulations. Realistically, you should be, like I said earlier, providing. You're probably gonna, I would say, lose $5 per person, but realistically, it's just to offset the cost that you might have to like support. You might have to pay for meeting space, or you might have to pay for food and drinks or something like that. The idea is that people are coming and looking to you as the host and the knowledge base for a lot of these tools for putting on their event. And like we talked about, the requirements were you have to be a certified timer, 5 RDs, and you have to use our registration and check-in app. You don't have to charge anybody for it. It's up to you if you want to. And if you are interested, shoot me an email, chris@runsignup.com. Basically, we just need to know when it is and how many people you're expecting, things like that. And then, again, just make sure, I mean, if you give us the link, that would be helpful as well as to which RunSignup event it is. Any questions? Yeah.
Real quick, is this for new race directors?
No.
Recruiting, or is this existing race
No, this
directors?
could be your existing. So the idea is that you're probably, as a timer or as a partner, you're probably spending hopefully you're spending some time, like Race ABC calls you and you're like, this is how you use the check-in app. So maybe you don't have to do packet pickup. And then like a day later, the other 10K on the other side of town calls you and you have the same conversation. So the idea is that you're getting them together and knocking out at once. And again, like everybody's seeing that you're the go-to in the area for this kind of information.
Basically, the way I like to think about this is this is essentially us encouraging you guys to put on your own mini symposiums for your company in your town to bring in race directors that you work with or potential ones even, and instruct them, give them good feedback on how they should do things.
And going back to what Brian said this morning, the idea is, yes, you invite new potentials with a lot of people that love you to death, so that you're surrounding them with, oh my God, you're so amazing, this is great, and win your business with it. Sign up for the monthly timer newsletter, and then in terms of the case studies, I think the next one is share your stories. Who are these two? Joanna?
I think Shelly, right?
We'll say Shelly.
I think Shelly.
So Shelly runs signup, and so basically we need stories about you guys so we can showcase you on those. And with that being said, we also have, in case you didn't notice from this event, the new Alan Jones Timer Award. It is going to be an annual award, and we are taking nominations. So this will be an annual thing, and get a cool plaque with a Jones counter mounted on it, and we'll cover your travel to. If you figure out how to get home. I don't know if this has been announced yet to you guys. Okay, it has. I haven't been in the downstairs sessions, but so just a reminder that then, since you've heard it already, there is going to be a winter symposium. It's going to be January 13th and 14th in Orlando, Florida. There's going to be continued education opportunities for certified timers. There's also, from what I understand, going to be a GiveSignup track. So for those of you who are that partner with a number of nonprofits and want to learn more about that. The depth of technology, there'll be a GiveSignup. So inviting some of your larger nonprofits that might be interested in that, something to think about.
Just one thing on that. We do want to hear from you guys as certified timers, what we can do that's different in the next one. We want to be, we're still exploring how we can make this certification more of a continuing education process. So anything that you guys want to give us in terms of feedback for this event, we would highly appreciate. So send us a note. You can contact Shelly at RunSignup.com with any feedback you have on this event, what you would like to hear more about, what you want to hear less about, so on and so forth.
We just want it to be relevant, continually relevant for you. We know that over time, what you get out of the symposium might change. I spoke with one of our larger partners who said, I don't maybe learn as much new information, but the networking, I will continue coming back because I get so many great ideas from the networking side. But on the things that we're building continuously, obviously we want to make sure that you guys are getting that information. And I guess I have to say this really, really slowly because I don't know what time it is, but it's definitely not 5 o'clock yet. You got 30 minutes. So really, really slowly. There is actually it's on our list. Mezzanine. Okay, so in 30 minutes, that's going to kick off. I'm sure there's some other stuff and people hanging out and chit-chatting down there.
It may kick off early. Lunch is kicking off early too.
Yeah, so who knows? There might be alcohol down there already. So
Why
again,
are we up here?
Well, thank you guys so much for coming. It does mean a lot to have you here. We put this on for you. We love you, and you guys are what makes it work for us.
I love you too.